Hello and welcome to Game the Game. I'm your host, Becca Scott, and this week we are playing Nexus. Before I introduce you to my opponent, let me show you how to play. We're screaming at helots and fighting for fame and glory. That's right, it's Nexus from D-Verse. This sci-fi bloodfest features an entire role-playing experience and leveling system to develop a story around the game. The main event? A 1v1 fight to the death between competing helots, genetically engineered super fighters, each owned by a player known as a Lanista. During the game, the players, or Lannistas, will roll action dice to issue commands to their helot, each attempting the most glorious combat performance possible. Today we're going over the 1v1 combat mechanics. The role-playing and leveling system can be explored in the core rulebook from D-Verse. It features leveling mechanics, an extensive economy for upgrading helots, armor and weapon options, and much more. Setup begins with each player picking a motivation from the 8 available and acquiring their character sheet, an erect card, a free card, and their motivations mini. Next, shuffle the influence card deck, deal 7 to each Lanista, who selects 2 to keep, face down, removing the rest from the game. Most of these cards are instant actions and include instructions on their play timing. Once used, an influence card is discarded from the game. Next, shuffle the turning point cards and weapon cards to create draw decks. Build the board by assembling the game frame like so. Add hazards to the map, either randomly, by rolling dice for their placement, or by arranging them by agreement of the competing Lannistas. Finally, place the helots in their starting positions, and each Lannista rolls a d12 to see who goes first. The first player is known as the favorite, and the second player is known as the underdog throughout the game. During the game, players will track their overall damage, their location-specific damage, and any modifiers to their abilities on their character sheet. We'll get into the specifics on damage in just a sec. One core mechanic of the game is the sliding dice scale, also known as SDS. All helots have abilities that start at a value on the scale. Modifiers in the game, such as flanking position or upgraded attacks, can increase the SDS level of dice rolled for a test. For instance, if an ability starts at step D10 and receives a +2 SDS bonus in-game, that Lannista would roll a D6 plus D8 instead. However, the scale goes both ways. Injuries and conditions can subtract SDS from rolls as well. At the start of their turn, the active Lannista rolls a d6 in what is known as the action point roll. The total equals the number of action points a Lannista may spend in a single turn on movement and actions. For the cost of 5 damage to their helot, a Lannista may use the motivation button ability to increase a roll to an automatic 6. Additionally, whenever rolling the action die, the Lannista places a coin in their frame counter next to the number they rolled. Depending on the scenario, any numbers rolled that already have a filled slot don't get an additional coin, but instead may trigger the activation of hazards on the map. Once a Lannista has filled 3 slots on their frame counter, they draw and activate a turning point card, which can help or hinder the helots. After filling all 6 slots, the Lannista draws 1 more turning point card, and that player's helot gains a +6 damage bonus on their next successful strike. Action points may be spent on movement around the board. A forward or forward diagonal move costs 1 action point. A pivot 90 degrees also costs 1 action point. Moving backwards costs 2 action points, and helots cannot move backwards diagonally. That's bad crazy. A helot may strafe while maintaining their direction for 2 action points. Additionally, when strafing or moving backwards, the player may take a risk and only use 1 action point, but then must roll a d6, and a result of 3 or lower causes their helot to fall prone. Positioning is important. If a helot flanks their opponent, they gain 1 SDS to their attack, and if directly behind them, they gain 2 SDS. Now let's talk attacks. Melee attacks must be made from within 1 forward-facing square of the helot. The character sheets for each motivation list the available attacks and their base SDS before adding any modifiers. I'm going to review the types of attacks first, then we'll get to damage. Wild attack. For 1 action point, this flailing attack can be made in any forward or side square from your helot for the cost of 1 damage point. Additionally, the damage dealt only affects the overall damage on an enemy. Standard attack. For 2 action points, this attack can be delivered to any forward square and damages both the overall and one random body location of your opponent determined by a D8 roll. Focus attack costs 3 action points and must be delivered directly in front of the helot, and allows the damage to be applied overall and to a specific location of the Lannisters' choosing. Arm punch! Precision attack costs 6 action points and must be delivered directly in front and can only be performed after a natural 6 on the action roll. A successful strike destroys one of the vital areas on an enemy helot, imposing a -1 SDS for all attack and defense rolls. There are aim attacks as well for ranged weapons in the game. These follow the same rules but require the helot to have line of sight. Grapple allows a helot to wrestle an enemy for 2 action points. Grapple does no damage, but incapacitates an opponent until they can liberate themselves. While grappling an opponent, a helot may perform special actions like drag, throw, takedown, and crush. Other actions include liberate. For 1 action point, this allows a helot to free themselves from a grapple with a successful roll against the grappler's crush roll. Stand up. For 1 action point, this requires a D6 roll of 4 or higher to rise from being prone. Push, like precision attack, costs 6 action points, can only be used with a natural 6 on the action die, and pushes an opponent back 1 square. Additionally, any maximum roll on a non-wild attack is known as a perfect strike and forces your opponent to roll a D6 in response. If they roll a 3 or less, they fall prone. When attacking, the active helot rolls their attack dice against the defense dice of their opponent. If the attacker's total exceeds the defender's, the attack hits. Damage dealt equals the difference between the rolls, plus any damage modifiers of the attacking helot. Remember that damage to body locations also does damage to overall health. Additionally, location-specific damage inflicts penalties. Losing an arm means -1 SDS for attacks, losing a leg is -1 SDS for defense, and losing midsection is -1 SDS for both. Once a helot takes full damage to either overall, head, or chest, they're out of the game and the match is over. Lastly, there are hazards on the map. Each hazard has special trigger and placement rules and adds a fun and dangerous spin to an already super violent game. And that's Nexus. I'm Becca Scott and I'm great at flanking. Watch. See? You can watch me and my friends play this game and other awesome games on Game the Game, right here on Geek and Sundry. Get up. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little romp. Now, let me introduce you to the one, the only, Gaurav Gulati.
Hello, hi, I'm Gaurav. How's it going?
Gaurav, welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, we haven't had you on since we played a deck builder.
Yeah, and I was afraid you were never going to invite me because I won that game and you were very mad.
Yeah, I was.
I know.
Took me 6 months to get over it, but we're good.
Here we are.
Now, so the audience can get to know you a little bit. I'm gonna need to know, what's the best advice anyone ever gave you?
The best advice anyone ever gave me. I was not ready for this. Do laundry on Sundays is a pretty good one.
Why Sundays?
No one does laundry on Sundays. But I feel like people telling me this also followed that advice, so everybody does laundry on Sundays.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the worst advice I've been given.
Yeah. Best advice I ever got? It was in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone if you're in the UK. And it was, ask for socks on Christmas.
Okay. I'll be sure to make
You can never have enough warm socks.
Fair.
Anyway, today we're playing Nexus. You know how to play.
I do.
We've been playing this for years.
Years.
It's a lie. It's coming out soon.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to be one of the cool kids.
Yeah. All right, so we've chosen our motivations. Do you want to introduce us to your little mini there?
Mine is the critiqueur, I think is how it's pronounced.
Nailed it.
He's this very buff man. He has a tail that's holding a boom mic. So I assume he taunts during gameplay, which I would never do. But I mean, because the character does, I guess I have to. I'm sorry, Becca.
Wow, that is beautiful, which was painted on our very own Painters Guild show here, Geek and Sundry on Alpha. And I'm playing with the motivation of Zealot. As you can see, I have these glorious wings, great color coordination, and I'm ripping the heart out of some sort of beastie man, and apparently I've dined upon it a little bit, yeah. So that's me.
You've had your lunch. All right.
I have. I'm not hungry.
Hmm.
Could be hungry again soon, though.
Okay, well, clearly I'm the favorite here.
Speaking of favorite, we each need to roll a d12 to determine which of us is really the favorite and which of us is the underdog.
Okay, I'm ready.
So you and I in this world, I should mention, are baristas.
Oh, cool!
We are Lannisters, and Lannisters are, you know, the sort of like calling the shots, supernatural mobsters that have hired these gladiator-esque helots to battle in our arena. And so yeah, let's just roll to see who's the favorite
That
here.
sounds just like a Starbucks I've been to, so.
Oh, I believe I'm the chosen one with this 11.
I got a 7, so I'm the underdog.
They rhyme. Okay, so that means I'm gonna go first. And on my turn, I roll a d6 to determine my action points with my little action points roll.
Okay.
And that's my movement and attacks I get to spend this turn.
Gotcha. Ooh, that's a 1.
Just the one.
That's
You know
half a
what?
snake eyes.
It's exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to put one of these coins in my turning point row. Once I fill up 1 through 6, one for each roll, then I'm going to draw a turning point card. And I'll actually do that when I'm halfway through as well. And so will you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what are you going to do with that 1 point?
Oh, so many options.
You could turn, you could just rotate and just be like, what's over there? What's on the other side of that stadium?
I could turn left or right, starboard or port.
Okay, we're not
Maybe
6,
not in
though.
that order. Not with this motivation. Yeah, exactly. So it costs me 1 APC action point cost to go forward. It costs me 1 to go diagonally forward. It costs me 2 to go straight to the side, 2 to go backward, and 1 to turn, as you mentioned. So let's just go diagonally.
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 Ooh, it's another Harry
All right,
Potter
I've been
reference.
listening to Harry
That's
Potter.
two.
That's, yeah, it's gonna be real hard to
All
get
right,
out of that habit.
so-
And that's my turn for now as
Great.
I come and approach you.
So now it's my turn. I'm going to do the same thing. Action point roll. Here we go. I've got a 5. Which
Congratulations.
is 5 times as good as yours. So here we go. Coin goes in
Technically.
here. Okay, so
I love the frame of this board, how
Yeah.
you have your 8 slots and I have my 8 slots.
just a very bloody version of Battleship, sort of. I love everything about this board. All the minis and all the paints and all the
so
little
well
like
painted.
little spikes and stuff. I have a very big diorama fetish. That should have been what I told you at the start.
Is that a card in here?
No,
There's a
it's
lot
just
of fetish.
me. I probably shouldn't have said
And by fetish,
that. You know, I just like tiny things on a table.
okay.
So there's nothing wrong. Why are you? Okay.
Well, fetish implies
not
it's
shame.
fine. I'm just explaining what you have stated.
I'm gonna move
just
my
clarifying.
Very grotesque monster. 1, 2. Can I attack you through this? Does that count as any sort of?
If you can reach me diagonally, that counts. Also, I have a fetish for creepy monsters, so that's
Great.
interesting.
Cool. Here he comes. So that was 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
So I have 2 left. So I will take a standard attack, which I believe you are in the zone for.
I sure am.
Okay, here it comes. My standard, I believe you are in the zone. How will you defend yourself?
Oh, how about just a little D12,
Whoa.
which is in my defense dice section of my character sheet.
Excellent. Here we go. I rolled a 9.
I can do better than that.
Can you?
10, 11, 12. It's an 11.
All right, you win this round.
Yeah.
That is the end of my turn. I've used up all my action points. Oh, 'cause
Just
these
a
two-
little thing, since you asked about obstacles, you have in the upper left of your character sheet, do you have physical presence checked?
I do.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I do not, but physical presence means that you are so bulky, you cannot move between 2 diagonal objects. You can't squeeze through that space.
Oh.
Normally, you can move diagonally unless you're in this position that we're in.
But I can reach through and just kind of claw you a little bit.
You did,
Cool.
yeah, you
Great.
did that.
I'm fine with that.
But I dodged it.
Okay. Wow.
So now you've come into my lair here. Whew.
This was our lair. We're like roommates in this 8x8.
We are.
Yeah.
You know, we have a drink after the
Yeah.
the bout. That's what these 2 characters do for sure.
One of us has a drink.
I eat the
The other one
heart.
is- the other one's
yeah,
dead.
I'm eating.
The
Well,
other
no,
one's- Okay.
drinking your blood.
I don't think you know how this game works. One of us is going to die.
God.
Then we own the entire apartment.
That reminds me of a roommate I had in college. Anyway, okay, so first I gotta roll my action point roll. Let's go for 6.
That's a 3.
All right, so I've rolled a 3. I put my coin in my 3 slot. And, whew, there's so much stuff I could do to you if I were right in front of you. But I'm not. There's some objects there.
Yeah.
So,
Really should clear the clutter of this apartment.
Yeah, there's a
Couch out or
bunch.
something.
So many fires that we've lit.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, it was to keep warm, but now it's like it's summer. Okay, I'm gonna do the only thing I can, which is a standard attack. So I'm gonna roll a D8 and a D6. What are you gonna defend with?
What? I will defend with a D12.
All right.
Oh no.
I got a 12.
I got a 1.
Okay, so that's 11 points of damage, but my damage modifier is -1, so it's only 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will deal this to a random body part, which I will decide by rolling my D8 to determine, as your character sheet indicates.
All right, this is first blood.
I hope it's 7. It's a 2.
A 2
So-
equals my left lower.
Yeah, so you're gonna take -10 there, and also to your overall.
Oof. Okay. Wow, that's a big hit.
So my zealot swoops in between this brazier and this spiky ass column, and he jives. He gets so angry when he sees how unkempt your claw feet are, and he just
Hey.
thinks, "Get a pedicure!" And he swoops down and he just bites your ankle,
Uncool.
like almost all the way through. He takes a big chunk and just sort of lets the blood dribble down.
Uncool.
And me, the Lannister, I think I'm in like a glass viewing box up here, and I just sort of like press buttons to make confetti shoot out. Yeah. So that's.
Extravagant and unnecessary, but all right.
Ha 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 ha!
Okay.
Did you see what my zealot did to your?
How
what do you call
dare
it?
you? How dare you? How
Critiquing.
dare you? We are a civilized race here, and we will murder you.
And then also, so we each have 2 influence cards. We drew 7. We chose our favorite 2. And I could play them at any time, or according to the play timing listed on the card, if I want to crush you even harder.
Okay, all right, fair.
But I don't think I will.
Okay.
So I have 1 more action point.
You do.
And I think I'm gonna be a little crazy and do a wild attack. It costs me 1 from my overall health to do that wild attack to you, but I think I don't know. I'm just a little like bloodthirsty now.
Yep, hell, it's gone wild. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
You gonna roll? You gonna defend? You gonna defend?
I don't need to. I don't need to because this is just a 4.
It's a 7. Okay, so that is 2 damage because it's a difference of 3, but my damage modifier is a -1, dealing 2 to you, sir. And it just goes to your overall, no specific body
Great,
location.
now I'm at 48. Oof, not looking good.
Great age. You're in your prime. That's like, you could buy a new car. You could just kind of like,
Could I not buy a new car at 47? I don't
No.
understand. Okay, great. Cool, just
Very
making
specifically.
sure. Those are the rules.
midlife new car is what they call it. All right.
Midnight. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. Now, this is my turn. Here's my action point roll.
You said you were gonna be threatening and maybe trash talk me.
Should I do that before or after the roll, though?
Up to you.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the roll first, then see how we go from there.
I see.
Okay, it's just a 2, so I'll be a little threatening. My dear roommate. This is how he talks. He's a critiqueur.
He
has
is.
to be some sort of. I mean, look how fancy he is.
Very lofty
He looks like
taste.
a very upset roommate that he came home and he's like, "You didn't do the dishes."
Yeah. Well, he's got a very expensive road mic, I believe, hanging from his back. So.
My dear roommate, I believe that you are standing on where I sleep. I would like you to move, or I will remove you forcibly.
Oh, this pile of straw.
That's where I sleep. How dare you? Remove yourself at once.
Very lofty
Looks like a
taste.
very-
pile. Oh,
right.
I've been luxuriating and urinating in it all day.
What? How? What?
I'm a
Ew.
zealot. It's how I live.
Disgusting.
So what are you gonna do with your 2 measly little points?
How dare you? I will do a standard attack. Defend yourself. I will reach through this crawl space that you have taken up my residence. And I will.
All right.
I will.
So you rolled a d12. Ooh, you are having some hard rolls today. And I also had a 4. We both had 4s. So,
looks like we have matched once again.
Is that a match? Oh, I didn't even lift a finger from my bed of straw.
I don't know why
full of this gorgeous corpse I've been gorging on.
I don't know why I accepted that Craigslist invite for a roommate, but I'm regretting it.
The laundry Sundays.
Oh, yeah, laundry Sundays, yeah. So that is my turn.
All right. Okay, come on, dice gods, give me 6.
Wow. Called it.
I didn't really have a plan for all 6 of these action points.
So many action points.
Okay, so I've placed my 3rd coin, which means I draw a turning point card that happens immediately and probably affects both of us.
All right, what is it?
Just a little roid rage. Your Helot's energy drink just kicked in. Your Helot gains an additional +2 damage on its next successful attack.
Wow. Okay, all right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've seem to have taken too many steroids today. They must have been in this body I ate. Disgusting. Which, if you look at the corpse on the floor, it's quite possible.
I do wish you would put that away.
You are what you eat?
Ew.
Okay. So, let me do something real cool right here. Don't know what that is, but I'm feeling real trapped by all these obstacles. So I'm going to try and get around them. Let's see what I could do. 1, 2, 3, and attack you from the side, which gets me a +2 SDS, which is our sliding dice scale, which means whatever dice I roll are going to be enhanced. Before I come over and hit you from the side, we'll see if I have enough moves to do it. I want to do something crazy, and I want to knock over this brazier and have that fire start spreading, baby.
You knock over a fire in our living room?
Yeah. I don't even care. I brought a corpse in here and I dripped its blood all over.
You are a true monster.
Thank you.
A true monster.
It's what I always wanted to be called. Okay, so it costs me 1 APC, action point cost, to knock over the brazier.
Okay.
And then knocked over. It lands in the square opposite, and then it causes damage to each adjacent square. And I roll the directional dice to move the fire in whatever direction the wind is blowing. Let's see, you are southeast from where the fire currently is. So if I can move it southeast with this directional die, you're gonna burn, baby.
All right.
Okay,
all right.
Let's see.
Let's see, 1 in 4 chance. No way.
Northwest.
Northwest.
Okay, so that's the opposite direction.
Great, good.
The fire moved.
Whew.
Okay, so that was fun. That was 1 APC for me to kick that.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna try and get closer to you because there's all these objects and obstacles in our way. So it was 1. If I wanted to, I could turn for 2, move diagonally for 3, move diagonally again for 4, turn again for 5, and then hit with a wild attack.
Putting you right where I want you.
Yeah, I really am. Okay. I gotta get you more in range. So let's do it. For my second APC, I'm going to rotate.
1.
And then move diagonally.
2.
Then move diagonally again.
3.
And then rotate back. And then hit you with a wild attack because I already had spent 1 to knock over the brazier.
Correct.
Coming at ya! I'm gonna go down 1 in my overall just to the cost of being wild and frenzied.
Wild! Now you're at 58. All right, I'm ready for this.
Oh yeah? Are
Just
you ready?
one
Are
good
you ready?
defense. This
Are
is
you
what
ready?
I need.
I'm like a feral cat.
Okay, that's not very good. Oh no.
So.
Oh no.
Here's what happens.
Oh no.
I did a little something called a perfect strike.
You got a 12
Oh,
and a
but I
D4.
can't do it on a wild attack.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer because I hit you real hard. But if I had done a different type of attack and rolled at my natural maximum, then you would have to roll a d6 to defend against me knocking you prone.
Okay. Well, good you remembered that because I didn't.
Oh, I will remember that. But you rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so the difference is 6, but I have a damage modifier of -1, so you take -5 to your overall.
But don't forget about your roid rage. It gives you +2.
Oh,
You're roided up.
good memory.
Yeah.
All All right, so that's going to be 7.
7 on my overall.
7,
now I'm down
baby.
to 41.
All right, I'm going to put this at the bottom of the deck so we remember it's all used up.
You knock over this fire, then come over and wild attack me
Yep.
like a mongrel.
Yep.
All right, here we go. My turn. All right.
Give it to me.
3.
Yes.
All right, this is also my turning point.
You need this card.
It is a turning point for me. Put me in coach. What?
Famous last words.
Your helot is attacked by an overeager. Your helot is attacked by an overeager LFL member. Start this action round by rolling a d6, attempting to shake it off. So it seems a member of the audience wants to be friends.
You got that groupie.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Oh, get them off.
Okay, I have rolled a 3, which means your helot spends this action round trying to get the little fella off.
Oh no.
Try again next round.
Oh no, you lose a
So
turn.
I just lose a turn.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sorry, not
cool.
sorry about that.
What a turning point that was, while this guy tries to bite my shoulder off.
Grav, how you feeling about life in this point in time?
Well, you've lit the living room on fire. A person from the audience has attacked me. And I'm going to need a new roommate. So, not good. Not good. It's not good. It's not a good day.
Are you saying you'll miss me? That's
Only-
what I heard.
Only if you're dead. Let's continue.
You could hang my corpse up like a tapestry.
No, disgusting.
Okay, well, personal. I'm so sorry that you lost your turn.
Are
or
you?
your
So
action
skip
point.
your turn and I'll just go again. How about that?
Well,
Fairsies?
I'm not that sorry.
Great.
So, I'm gonna roll. Ooh, okay. So I've rolled a 4. Awesome, awesome. Here's what I'm gonna do. Ooh.
What is that laugh for? I don't like that at all. How unsettling.
Oh, you about to get grappled, boy.
Oh no.
Okay, so I am going to use 1 APC to move forward, 2 APCs to rotate 90 degrees, and then my final 2 APC, I'm going to grapple you.
All right. I
Yeah.
think it's a little late for a hug, but all right.
I am going to hug the life right out of you.
All right.
And let's see, this means I get a D8. And that's not a D8. And a D6. And hold on, did I do the turning point card? Yeah, okay, ignore that. Great.
I still defend with a D12.
You do.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I'm
have
ready.
all your SDS.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
ready. All right, come on, guys, come on.
Grapple,
My turn.
baby, grapple!
I got a 3.
The dice are not in your favor on this day.
You got a 10?
I got a 10.
Boy.
Yeah. You know, when you have 2 separate dice, it's easier. You gotta roll at least 1 on each.
Yeah, that's-
So, let's see. Our difference is 7 with my damage modifier minus... Oh, I'm just grappling you. So you just grappled.
Doesn't take damage, so I flip one of these. I'm no longer free. I'm grappled.
You are so grappled.
Grappalade.
Grapple
Okay.
LED. It lights up.
Great. Here we go. Is that it for your turn?
So, yeah, that's it.
Okay, you're out of action points.
I'm
which
out of action
means-
points.
Will I get a turn this time? Let's find out. Nope. It's
Oh,
a 1. So,
but hey, that's a slot that you needed to fill.
well, here's a turn. How about this? Bet you didn't see this coming. I'm gonna look at you. Wait, can I move?
You need to be liberated because I grappled the crapple out of you. And so your liberate is, what's your liberate dice?
It is a D12.
Cool. And I actually countered that with my crush dice.
Okay.
So that's a D12 for me too.
Okay, all right. So straight D12s. Here we go.
All right, and just a 3.
I got a 6.
Ooh.
So this means I'm liberated.
You are liberated, sir.
Great. No longer grappalade.
No longer grappled. Okay. I'm gonna roll my action point die. Another 4.
Okay.
So, this means that one of our hazards is usually activated depending on which hazards we have in use in the game.
Okay.
So, in our version of the game, this means that we would reactivate the fire. So, I'm going to move the fire one by rolling the directional dice because I rolled a number that I've already put a coin in.
Okay.
South.
South.
Okay?
Which
Moves one direction towards us. Okay. And then I have 4 action points. All right, I'm in position to hit you with a super focused attack. But I don't think you noticed me coming up on your side. You're very tunnel vision-y. I mean, you got that microphone blocking your view. So I also get +2 SDS.
What?
Yeah.
+2?
I do, yeah, because I'm flanking you. So that means if you look at the back of your little cheat sheet card, if I'm coming from the side, oh, you know what? It's just +1 SDS.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, your dice have been doing so poorly, so I mean, I guess you need the bonus.
You shouldn't worry. You shouldn't worry.
I'd be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
So normally for that focus attack, I would roll a D12, but instead I'm gonna roll a D8 and a D6.
All right.
I rolled a 7.
I got a 4.
Ooh, okay, so that's a difference of 3, and my damage modifier is -1. So you're gonna take 2 damage, and because I called that I was gonna do that damage to your chest,
Okay.
you do -2 to your chest and -2 to your overall.
Okay.
All right.
39 overall health. Not looking good. 1/3 of my health is gone.
Okay, what are you gonna do with your 4?
Okay, first I should face my adversary. That is you. And I shall, I think this is a good time for a focused attack.
Don't though.
But, look over there!
Huh?
I've created a distraction.
What?
Because I'm using one of my cards.
Huh?
One of my many influence cards. Not many, I only have 2, but this is one of them. Create a distraction.
Oh no, look at that fountain of blood spurting up from the earth.
It's quite nice. I do like that.
It's like a chocolate fountain.
That is the
I've seen
bathroom.
these at parties.
Your Helot's opponent is -2 SDS to defend against this attack.
Ouch.
-2. So you go down 2
Okay,
levels.
2 levels, so my defense die is a D12. So if I go down 2 SDS from a D12, that's a D8.
A D8.
Okay, so I will roll an 8. Easy.
Okay, and this is a focused attack, so I get a D10. Are you ready? I've gotten a 4.
I think I just rolled a natural 6.
Okay. That's probably pretty good for you. Not good for me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll the die to move the fire, because I've already rolled a 6.
Right.
It's gonna go
Southeast?
southeast.
So southeast.
It
So
goes.
it can't go there, so I don't think it moves.
I don't think it moved. It can't move onto the brazier that it would formerly came from. Okay. So it stays put.
You have a 6, what will you do with it?
Well, here's the thing about a natural 6. I could do one of 2 things. I could push you,
Okay.
which means you fall back into whatever's behind you and
Ouch.
probably take some location damage for that.
Uncouth.
Yeah, or I could do a
Cool.
precision attack.
What is this precision attack you speak of?
Well, this little precision attack means I get to go right for the juicy stuff. I could choose to hit you in one of many sensitive locations, and if my die roll beats your die roll, then you are down 1 SDS for the game.
Oh no.
Yeah, I could take out like your ear, your throat, your eye, your kidney, but I think I'm gonna go for the right kidney.
Okay, that's my
Okay.
favorite one.
Ooh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, going for my juicy stuff. I'm all juice. I'm 90% juice.
You are very juicy.
Oh. All right.
You're oozing with it. I mean,
I'm
the
ready.
character.
I still get to defend myself, so.
So, let's see. My precision attack is a D10.
Okay.
What you got?
I have a D12 for defense, as always. So far, unless this hits me, and then I will have a D10.
Huh?
Oh no. It's the worst day of my juicy life. I got a 2.
I got a 10.
That's the max? That's the max? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well,
Give
it
my
looks
dice
like a
back.
0, but
Oh, it is
that's
a 0.
a 10.
No, that's a weird misconception on those dice. They're actually just D9s. That's a 0. So let's just go to my turn.
Or you lose your right kidney, sir.
Okay.
But maybe you donated it. Maybe you were trying to revive this corpse I'm standing on top
You're
of.
holding it above your head.
Well, I'm holding its heart above my head. But the kidney, maybe you thought you could save him. You're not very good at anatomy.
No, I'm not. I'm filled with juice.
Okay, so I've taken you down a peg. So you're always gonna roll 1 less on both attack and defense on our handy SDS chart.
Yeah.
Sliding dice scale.
Yes. Okay, that's going to be pretty bad.
Well, yeah, a fight to the death is never easy.
I really want this apartment.
Hey, remember when I mentioned that perfect strike thing?
No, but go ahead.
Okay, so I hit my max on my attack roll, which means you might be prone right now, sir.
Oh, what
You have to roll a d6 to see whether or not you fell down.
I'm no longer erect.
Well, maybe. You have
Oh, do I do it
to
now?
roll a d6 right now, and if you get a 4 up, you're still standing.
Okay.
You just stumble a little bit.
All right. Okay, let's just stay on your feet. That's a 4.
That's all you needed.
I've done it. I've planted myself.
You stay erect.
Ha! I'm erect as ever.
All right. Now it's your turn.
Okay, great. So you spent your whole turn for that, so I will... Ooh, if I
Come
get a
at
6,
me, brah.
If I get a 6, this is my second turning point, which I'm not too excited about because that last one,
It could be good.
Carl attacked me from the stands.
Yeah, Carl was not
It's
happy.
a 5. So, first we must move the fire because we've already had a 5, or I've already had a
You
5.
gotta move that fire.
Here we go.
You didn't start the fire.
No, that was you.
All right, it's gonna move northwest, so we'll do that. Whoa,
Okay.
getting close to the edge.
So now I have 5. That's a lot of points.
What are you gonna do with them all?
Well, I have to remember my kidney's gone, so
It's-
I got to use my juice wisely. I will try to grapple you.
You wouldn't dare grapple me.
would dare.
You could crumple my wings.
Good. Lose those silly ribbons you have from middle school attached to them. It doesn't make any sense. Why are the ribbons on your wings?
Oh,
Get them
they
out
are
of it.
ribbon. Those are bones. They're rib bones.
First place in bone ribs. Great. So you would roll a d12, but because I'm missing a kidney, it's only a d10.
Ooh. Okay, my defense is a D12 still.
Okay. I'm ready. Here we go. It's a 2, so I hope you got a 1.
3.
Okay, well that's
My lowest roll yet.
I will attempt it again.
Ooh.
Because that was only, I assume I can just continue
You
to
can,
grab at
absolutely.
You. Just come here.
You missed me.
Come
But
here.
come at me again,
Here I
bruh.
come one more time. That's an 8.
4.
Aha, I've
I
done
have
it.
been grappled upon.
Flip that card. You are grappled, no longer free.
No longer free. I'm so grappled.
All right. Now, while you are grappled, it looks like I can throw or crush. I think
But-
I will...
You only have 1 APC left, right?
No,
Because
I
you had
have
5.
I
You spent 2 to grapple, 2 more to grapple again.
Wait, 2 more to grapple again?
Yeah.
Its grapple is 1.
We have different grappling costs.
Oh.
Your APC to grapple is
Oh.
1. Mine is 2.
I did
So
not know
yes,
that.
sir. Please
Cool.
do your thing.
I have 3 left. I love grapple. I will grappale all day.
Grab the grappler.
You are now grappaled.
I am.
Shall now crush for 1 APC.
Ouch.
So this is also down 1 on my...
So this is like a super bear hug where you squeeze the life out of me?
Correct.
Yeah.
So this is down 1. This goes to a D12. It was higher, but now it's only a D12.
All right.
So crush, I assume, is versus your defense.
This you would damage me just like melee, but I roll with my liberate dice.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So my liberate, it's a D8 and a D6.
Wow, you're pretty good at that.
Well, I have wings, and that helps. But you're, big and brown, so you could grab real good.
Say juicy. You can say juicy.
Juicy.
Okay,
So
here we go.
juicy. Oh, yes.
It's a 10.
8.
I've done it.
I've done it.
I've done it.
I have been crushed. So, plus 2 damage.
My
Yes.
damage modifier is +2.
So I had 8 and you had 10, so that's a 3 plus the 2 is 5 to my overall because you crushed the crap out
If you
of
had an
me.
8 and I had a 10, that's 2 plus 2. Where'd you get 3?
That's how your numbers work?
What's happening with math?
Okay.
As much as I'd love to do 1 more point of damage,
Okay.
I will not.
I'm at 53 overall.
Okay.
So if you throw or take me down,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm going to be able to get out of the grapple when you do that because you kind of like do it and then release me.
Okay, all right. Well, I got a good crush out of it. Now I'm going to take you down.
A juicy crush,
A
as it
juicy
were.
crush. You're covered in juice. It's mostly tasty.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
my takedown was also decreased. Oof, man, I'm really missing that kidney now. It is now a D12 for a
Yeah.
takedown.
All right. So I'm going to roll my defense dice on this one.
I've got an 8.
4.
Well,
Why did I give you the
well.
lucky dice?
I don't know, you goof.
You goof. So that's 4 damage plus your damage modifier, which is 6.
Wasn't this flat damage?
Oh, absolutely what I just told you before we did it. Okay, so the takedown does 10 flat damage to my overall, which takes me down to 43, and you're going to do 5 damage to a random body part. If you would roll a d8, please.
I very well
Maybe
will.
like my arm or something.
An 8?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Why would I lie about that?
Because then I'd have to take 15 overall points of damage from your one freaking takedown.
That's what it's like being juicy, baby.
Well, I'm coming at you.
How the
I'm
tables
coming
have
at you hard.
turned.
All right, I'm at 38. What are you at?
I'm at 39, just 1 away. But it's not a race, okay? You've gotten a kidney,
It's
all right?
a murder fest.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like a race to
true.
not dying.
That's true.
Okay.
That
Well,
was the end of my turn. I'm done.
yeah, that's good. I'm not messing around anymore. Time to roll my d6. It's a 5.
That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, that's almost as good as you could do. Okay, so I'm no longer grappled
Aw.
because you threw me down, so you're not holding me, but I
Yeah.
am prone because you
Yay.
threw me down.
Yes.
So I have to first stand up by rolling a d6 and getting a 4 up, which is no problem for me.
Does that
Got a
cost-
4.
Does that cost APC?
1 APC.
1 APC to stand.
So now I've got 4 left.
Okay.
So if I move,
Flip your
turn,
card.
hit ya for
I like everything
standard.
with that hit you part.
Okay. So I am going to move for 1 APC diagonally. I am going to rotate 90 degrees towards you.
2 left.
Yeah, so it just so happens that I'm coming at you from the side.
Yikes.
Yeah, so that's going to be a plus SDS for me.
Okay.
And then I'm hitting you into a wall, which if I do it successfully is going to be an extra 2 damage.
All right. That's
Cha.
a big move. It's a big move.
It's pretty big, and I'm going to do a standard attack, which
Okay. means
means you're going to take body damage, or overall damage, as well as random body damage.
Okay. All right.
So I'm going to get, yep.
So now I defend with a D10 because my kidney's missing.
Yeah. Ooh, yikes. Okay, and then if I did have a D8 and a D6, I now roll it with a D10 and a D6 because I'm coming at you from the side.
This is the worst day of my life.
You being flanked, boy.
Mm.
Okay. So I said D6 and D10? Yeah.
Okay.
This is the best day of my life.
Guess we gotta roll against. I got a 7. That's not
11.
bad. Oh, come on!
It's not the worst. So that's 4 points of damage in the difference, but -1 with my damage modifier, but +2 with the against the wall. So that's going to be 5 points of damage to your overall.
Okay.
And then I roll a d8 to see where else in that bot I hit ya.
Okay, I'm at 34 overall.
6.
6 is my chest, so you've injured my chest again.
Whew. I did it. I went straight for the heart.
Wow.
It's
All right.
because you stole my DVDs of Coraline and other clay.
Coraline, really?
Yes,
All right.
other stop-motion animated films that are my
I
favorite.
do regret it. It was not a good film.
You scratched them.
Scratched
They
it.
were Blu-ray. Okay, so that's why I'm upset. And then I've used up all my APC.
Okay, so now it's my turn. Okay, here we go. 3. All right, I already have a 3.
Move that fire.
Let's move the fire. South.
Fire, move it. Fire, move it.
Making a world tour around our apartment.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. So now I have 3 points. You are... Oh, I see. Oh, well, look at this. I'll rotate 1 here.
I did put myself right in front of some floor spikes.
You did do that.
Yeah.
You did do that.
Well, you gotta push me into them.
So push is not on my sheet.
It's a natural 6 to push.
Oh,
So
only
you-
on my... okay,
Yeah.
I got you. All right, well then, a standard attack it will have to be. Which is lowered down by 1 die type because of my missing kidney, and it is a D10.
Now, if you could throw, you could also move me 1 space, by the way. But you have to grapple me and then throw me, so that's a little tough.
You know what? I'm actually going to grapple again.
But you only had a 3 total, and if you grapple for 1, then you'd have... You already spent 1 to rotate.
Yeah.
And so
Right.
you're gonna you're just gonna leave me grappled. This is your
I
plan.
can grapple you and crush you, because crush is also 1, so I have 2 left.
Maybe I like it.
Good old grapple crush. She doesn't like a big juicy hug. Here it comes. A grapple is D10.
Ooh!
Versus your
Defense. Yes.
Here we go.
Don't come at me. Don't come at me. No, the wings.
It's a 9.
It's a 2.
Yes.
I'm grappled.
I've done it. Flip that
You've
card. You are
done it.
grappled.
Oh.
And now you shall be crushed.
No, I will liberate myself.
I know you used my toothpaste. Give it back. I will take it out of your body.
Are you going down 1 SDS?
I am, yes. My crush would be normally D8, D6. Now I'm at D12.
You are very good at remembering about the no kidney policy.
I mean, you do remember when you lost a kidney.
That's true.
Like 2 minutes ago.
A kidney. 6.
5.
Oh. It was such a good roll.
You're still grappled.
Yeah, I am
So,
grappled.
not a total loss.
So it's my turn now.
It is your turn.
And I have to escape this grapple by attempting to liberate myself.
Well, first you use action points, right?
Oh, silly me. Yes, I have to roll my d6 first to see how many action points. Just 2.
Just 2. Oh,
Turning
no.
points card.
Come on, someone attack her.
Tainted Love.
Wait, really?
It's called Tainted Love. The opposing Helot chose the wrong pre-fight companion and is now experiencing a painful burning.
What? Did I just go through a breakup?
No, you just got an STD, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Your Helot's opponent is minus SDS to defend until the next turning point.
What? That's forever. Wait, can I see the art on this?
Well, it's until you roll a 6. You don't believe me?
No, I believe you.
You just
wanna
want the
see
art?
I just want to see the cool art.
Yeah.
Ew, it's literally coming out of his crotch. Ew.
All right, you have successfully repulsed our camera woman.
Excellent.
All right.
As I do.
Oh, the card you were holding.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I mean,
You are great. You're very well groomed.
Okay.
You're
Cool.
so minus SDS to defend until the next turn. So I gotta hit you hard.
Well, that means I'm knocked down 2 then because. Okay, not good. Not
Here's
good.
the thing at the bottom of the cart. See, you were so distracted by these tentacles down here, you didn't notice.
What's it say?
If the Helot possesses will power, it is not affected.
Haha! I do. I have so much willpower. I don't know how that helps against an STD, but it does. I just refuse to
Yeah,
have. an
I want to
STD.
know the life applications of this. This is telling children
Yeah.
that if they have enough willpower, they can overcome STDs.
I don't want chlamydia.
I don't think this game was made for children. I'm just throwing that out there. All right, something awesome also happens whenever someone reaches their full turning point, which is these floor traps will randomly move, determined by each of us rolling a d8 and then finding those coordinates. So let's start with that one closest to you.
That's not
Roll
good.
a d8.
I had you lined up for that spike pit. All right,
Ah.
a D8. Here we go.
It is my lucky day.
I got a 5.
1. So 5, 1. Okay, we'll move this
A
one.
loop.
And then let's go this one right behind me.
Okay.
I hope it comes up under you.
I got a 3.
1.
Ah, no! Let's just line the walls of our apartment with spikes.
I'm cleaning. You're always pestering me to clean.
This
Okay,
fire pit with
let's
spikes
do this one right here it's currently in 2-5.
2.
4, so 4-2. Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, 2's here.
Thank you. Okay, and then this final one, I would like it to be a 4.
I would like it to be a
5.
Where are
5.
you?
Roll a 5,
Oh,
I'll roll
yeah.
a 4.
Wait, no, I want it to be a 4. Did you get a 4? Don't say it. I got a 4.
It's right next to me.
Okay, all right. That's not bad.
It's pretty cool. Okay, we have moved our floor spikes at this turning point. So now I have to liberate myself from your grappling, which is a d8 and a d6.
You shall never escape.
So
This is against.
I've got 5.
This is against my grapple again.
You're gonna roll your crush against my liberate.
All right. That
Because
is.
you're just squeezing. But you lost a kidney, which was tough, I know.
I did. So it is a D12 only.
Pretty good. Beat a 5.
I got a 2.
Well, that's an upside down 5, kind of.
No, it's not.
Depending on your
Dare
handwriting.
you
Or the
tell me about
backwards.
what numbers are upside down? How dare you?
You're right. I should never have been so audacious. So I am ungrappled.
You are free, and you have one action point remaining.
Okay, so because I'd rolled a 2 for action points, I spent one of them to liberate myself. I just have one stinking thing left.
You're free. What are you gonna do?
I think... okay, I'm just gonna wild attack the crap out of you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, my wild attack is a D12.
What? My defense is lowered. No, it's not lowered. I have willpower. JK. It's still D10.
What?
Because of that card, right?
Yeah.
But
D10.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's lowered once, not twice.
My turning point almost got you. Except the fact... Oh, I rolled a D20, so that won't count.
Jeez.
Yeah. I rolled a 15 on my D12.
Okay, well that's...
I rolled a 12.
Oh, come on.
So it's a wild attack, so it's not even a perfect strike. So don't feel bad.
I feel real bad.
What'd you get?
I got a 5, so difference is 7.
-1, because my damage modifier.
So
6 overall damage.
Overall. Woof. I'm taking a beating. I'm at 28.
Whoo! I'm at 38.
Well, don't brag about it.
It's a golden age. You know, they say you don't hit your peak till your 30s.
Although
That's what 30-year-olds say.
we're like Benjamin Button in here, because I'm getting younger now. So,
What?
yeah, grew some hair. I'm ready.
That tentacle grew its hair?
I'm ready for my next turn.
Please,
Are you
if
ready?
you would. I am, pretty ready.
That's 6.
Don't.
It's a 2. So, remove the fire. Go southwest.
South. West.
It cannot move.
What up,
I got
SoCal?
2. You're right in front of me.
That's me.
I think I'm
Hey.
gonna grapple you again. That's kind of my
You
thing.
love doing that.
It's kind of my
You're
thing.
a wrestling body type. I get it.
So I get to grapple you. It is a D12. No,
I will
D10.
not be grappled.
D10.
I will defend myself.
It's a 7.
5.
You have been grappled once more.
You are so good at grappling.
I'm a hugger, you know?
Okay, how many action points do you have left, though?
I have 1, so I can crush for 1. Crush!
I like it too much.
Critical crush.
You're gonna squeeze more blood out of this heart I'm holding.
No, I got a 3.
Okay, to defend against this crush, I must roll to liberate myself and beat a 3 with a D8 and a D6.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You're pretty squirmy. Is that a 1 and a
And a 5. I would have had to have rolled 2 1s.
It's possible.
Yeah, but unlikely. So, you did not crush me, but I am still grappled.
You are still grappled.
Okay, 'tis my
Excellent.
turn.
It is your turn.
I have to roll my action point dice. 4, and then I have to use one of those to liberate myself.
So roll for the fire first.
Oh, totally forgot. Now, from now on, because all of my turning point spaces are filled, we move the fire every time, and it's coming east. Uh-oh,
Ooh,
towards me.
Yes.
I don't like that. Okay. Let me roll to liberate. 9.
And that's against my grapple.
Crush.
Oh, crush.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I'm better at
Squeeze me.
that. Squeeze me? I got a 5.
I beat ya.
You have been liberated once more.
Haha! Okay, so I had rolled a 4 for my APC, so now I have 3 more action points. I wish I could do my special ability. Do you want to hear about this?
Yes.
It's called a leap of faith. Basically, I can leapfrog over you. I keep my same forward-facing direction. It cost me 1 to
Okay.
leapfrog over you,
Wow.
and then I could turn around and attack you from behind. But I need you to not have anything behind you. Probably shouldn't have told you this, so I can get you to move away from this column. I guess, let's
Split
see.
into those spikes. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Into that standing pillar of spikes would be neat.
Yeah, so if I go for a standard attack at you, then because there's that spiky pole behind you, you're going to take additional damage.
If you hit me.
If I hit you. Or I could try and grapple you successfully and then crush you successfully. But that's more rolls and that seems more difficult. So I'm going to just go for the standard attack.
Okay, all right.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go for a focused attack upon you.
Yes. Well, you take a decrease in die type. I mean, normally, than a standard attack is what I'm saying, right? Is your
Oh,
standard...
true.
So it's a little harder to hit, but you do more focused damage. So it's a risk, but I think it's worth it for you.
You know what? That's only worth it if I had really knocked down your chest. Because if I get your chest down to 0,
Why just die?
it's worth it.
Okay.
Because you're only at 15.
You're right. You're right
So
about that.
I should try and go for your chest hard.
You know what? I changed my mind.
I'm going to roll the D12.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Coming at you with a 12. Okay, it's a 7.
I got a 3.
So that's a difference of 4.
Yeah.
Damage modifier makes it a difference of 3.
Yeah.
So take 3 to both your chest and your overall.
My overalls, no. They're ruined.
Your Oshkoshes.
I'm at 25 overall, 12 chest.
You would look adorable in overalls. This big dude, so juicy.
I would wear them, but it's Sunday. It's laundry day.
That's the one day you do wear overalls.
Mm.
Okay. I think I have 1 APC. Nope, I spent them all.
Yes, you focused.
I did, yeah.
So, you're no longer grappled, but
No.
let's see how much. Let's get that 6.
Oh,
Come on,
God.
I haven't got that 6 yet. It's a 1. That's the opposite of 6.
Maybe you should ask for the 1.
Yeah, I should ask. You're right. I should ask for the
Ask
1.
the die gods.
Let's move this fire west, which is back whence it came.
From whence it came.
All right, 1. I'm gonna grapple you.
Sure.
That's how I roll.
Yeah.
I go to Grapple Town.
Grapple Town.
It's a D10. Here we go. 10.
Okay, so D6 and D8 to liberate.
You
No,
cannot-
defense. I defense
Yes,
first.
defense this.
Defense this.
You cannot escape this
It's a
grapple.
5.
Ha
So
ha.
you beat me.
I've done it.
I am once again grappled. The only roll you always seem to be successful at.
I mean, if I just keep hugging you, I'm not gonna win this. So
Maybe. You win with love.
we'll
Love
see.
always wins.
Yes, great.
Except in Nexus.
Yes, except in Nexus. That's my turn. That's my entire turn because I had 1 APC.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Just roll
Do you
a
want
1.
to trade dice again?
No, I'm not falling for that. I'm pretty sure these dice are still better.
Yeah, they are working better for you. That's a fact.
Pretty sure it's not the dice.
6. It's a 4. Feel good about that. I'm going to roll to move the fire northwest. That does not move.
Yes, it stays there.
Okay, cardinal directions are hard, you
Yeah,
know?
a little
Like,
bit.
I always got to think never eat soggy waffles every time.
Oh yeah.
You saw me be like north, south, east, west. No.
That's not it. That's not direction. Where are the waffles?
No waffles here. All right, I have to liberate myself from your grapple first of all. So let me roll a d8 and a d6 against your crush.
Against my crush of a D12.
It's just a 4.
11.
Okay.
You are
Yeah.
grappaled some more.
Double grapolate. So let's do that again.
Okay.
I have 3 action points left, so 2 after this. 8.
Just a 4.
Okay, I'm free!
Wiggle free.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
So good at that.
It's my wings.
All right. All right.
I just flutter them. And
What's
then
next,
one
then?
out, and then the other. It's like sleight of wing.
Yes, I've always been very jealous of your wings.
Yeah, okay. So I really wanted to try and grapple you back and maybe drag you somewhere because
it.
I want to do more like leaping around, pushing you into more objects. But I've only got 2 APC left, so I'm going to standard attack you.
Okay.
It's coming at you, and whatever happens, if I damage you, you're going to be pushed into this spiky wall, spiky column.
Plus 2 damage there. All right. All right.
Cha. Standard attack coming at ya. 9.
4.
Okay, so that's a difference of 5.
Okay.
Plus 2 is 7.
Right.
Minus my damage modifier is 6.
Yes.
So take 6 to your overall.
19 now.
And now 6 to a random body part, and I'm hoping it's your
You
chest.
gotta get a 6 for that.
Whew. It's a 2.
Well, that is my lower. Wait, how much damage?
6.
Because that destroys my lower.
Ooh, that's a minus SDS for defense.
Pluck, pluck. Ooh, another one. That's 2. I've
Just
lost.
for defense, not offense.
Yes.
Because you can't run away. But you could still punch real hard.
Right. So now I have a -2 to SDS to defense. Oof, that is not good. Not good.
I feel proud.
Things aren't good. I
That
lost a
went-
kidney. I lost a leg.
I just keep getting hugs
Yeah.
and then killing. Okay, that is my turn.
Okay, great. Great. Here we go. I need something big, baby. A 2 is the opposite of big.
I'm telling you, reverse psychology, these dice.
Well, I didn't even say a number that time. Northeast fire. This way.
The spire.
We really should have spread more fire out here. I have 2, and you are no longer grappled.
No.
So it seems like the thing to do is a standard attack.
Don't you dare!
The thing about grappling is that it makes you waste 1 of your action points every turn.
Well, for me, it would cost 2 to grapple.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's very good for me, so I feel like I should keep doing it.
But
So I'm gonna.
you're not doing much damage to me that way, I'm saying.
But you get a string of bad rolls though, which is what I'm hoping on
That's
at
not
this
gonna
point.
happen.
Here we go. Grapple.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d12
Sorry, it's a D10.
in defense.
Grappale. Ooh, a 9. What? Is that an 11?
11.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
All right, one more.
How many action points do you have?
2. It's 1 to grapple. How dare you? I know math. 10.
10.
Wait, what happens on a tie? Do I win?
No.
No! Come on! That's max grapple power.
The difference.
That's all grappling I have.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna crush you. So, rolling a d6. 6, 6, 6. It's a 6.
What?
So, I can do a precision attack.
Unheard of. Also roll the fire, if it even matters.
Oh, yeah, fire. No, it matters. I'm gonna burn you with it. South.
Ooh, getting close. Okay, all right.
Okay, so precision attack is super cool. I would do D10 and just take out another body part, which brings your SDS down. But it's so sad, and I'm not worried about your rolls anyway.
Come on.
So I think maybe with all my 6, I might try and grapple you and drag you around and stuff.
Okay, yeah, that seems
Because that
like
sounds fun. I could throw you. That's great.
Yeah.
And I could throw you into floor spikes, which is minus 10.
Well, I am right. Well, I guess you're right next to them, so you have to
I believe I can
move
throw
me.
you within 1 adjacent space.
Of you? Or me? Or I guess it doesn't matter.
Of you.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
grabbing you and I'm throwing you.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems brutal.
Yeah, so
make
let's
that happen.
grapple.
So my defense die is down 2 now, since I've lost a leg and a kidney, so I'm at D8 for defense. P-bad.
I got a D8 and a D6.
Okay, cool.
Let's roll at the same time.
Okay, here we go. I got an 8.
12.
Come on! Come on!
So,
you lost a leg and a
you
kidney?
grappled, son.
Okay, yeah.
Flip that free to grapple.
I'm no longer free, I'm grappalled.
Okay, now I'm gonna throw you with my D12. Or, you know what I could do instead?
What?
I could drag you. And drag means I grab you, and then I rotate 90 degrees, and I am standing next to floor spikes, which would inflict 10 damage.
I thought those were just for decoration. No.
Okay, I'm rolling a D12 to attempt to drag you now that I have you grappled.
Just a D8 on my side.
9.
8.
Okay.
I'm 1 away.
I grab you, and it's like we're spinning in a field of beautiful flowers. It's so nice. I love being your roommate.
This is wonderful.
Swing into the floor spikes.
Oh!
Oopsie. So you take, yeah.
Do I end? How do I put myself there?
I think you just have to go close to it.
Okay.
And I think you decide which direction you land in.
Oh,
I'm gonna
facing
put you
wise?
on this square, and you decide your forward-facing direction. This way?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't get to the side, I mean flank.
Good call. So I've dragged you into the floor spikes.
Ouchie.
Yeah, so you're gonna take 10 location damage.
Okay.
I believe we determine it randomly.
Okay, go for it. Don't get a 6.
I'm hoping for a 6. It's a 7.
That's not a 6, that's my head.
Yeah, minus 10 to your head. I threw you head first.
Yikes.
Whew.
How mean.
So what is your head at?
Now it's at 12. Both my chest and head are at 12.
And if either of those get to 0, what happens? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Sorry. Okay. And then you're gonna roll the directional dice to see where you land.
north.
Oh, okay.
So this side.
And then
Ooh, I'm behind you now.
you land north, and then you choose your forward-facing direction.
I will choose this one, facing your back, because I'm coming to get you.
You don't want to just like face away from me?
No.
You can't look at me after what I've done?
No, I'm going to look at you very hard. I'm going to continue looking until you are not there,
Okay, so
because you'll be dead.
I grappled you. I dragged you.
Right, so I'm no longer grappled.
So that was 4 out of my 6 APC. So
have 2 remaining.
I think I definitely need to turn towards you. Okay,
can
so
turn for 1.
I'm gonna rotate 1, and then I could strafe and sidestep in front of you. But you know what? I think I'll just rotate again. Because if I were to strafe step with just 1 APC, I'd have to roll and get a 4+ to not trip and fall.
Fair.
And I'm too graceful for that.
Fair, too graceful. All right.
Too
well,
graceful. But you're free now for my grapple.
Not looking good for the critiqueur.
It's hard.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's get a low number. I want the lowest possible number.
Huh.
Here we go. It's a 4.
Well done. See,
works.
reverse psychology.
All right. These dice.
You just gotta know how to talk to them.
These dice. Okay, great. Oh, man.
First, move the fire.
Oh, right, yeah, here we go. Northeast, which it cannot do.
It cannot move.
It cannot do. Ah, it would have been so cool if it got over there. Okay, I have 4, so I'm going to, I guess, oh, no, that puts me right, spikes right behind me. That's not good.
You can hit from where you are. You just can't grapple from where you are, which I know you love to grapple.
I could just wild attack 4 times.
Well, you could standard attack as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I have 4. I'm going to standard attack you twice.
I shall defend myself.
Here it comes. 1 die type lower is a D10 for me.
Defense.
I got a 5.
10.
Come on. All right, here comes the second one. I got an 8.
8.
Come on. Come on.
I'm sorry.
You're straight up cheating.
Yeah, well, do you want to trade dice?
No. I know how they work now. It's fine.
Okay, my turn. D6. I rolled a 1.
Yes.
I can't do much.
It's happened.
You know what? I'm just gonna get wild.
Don't forget the
on
fire.
ya. Oh, yes, I shall roll the fire.
Whoa.
That was cool.
Wow.
Northeast can't do
cool.
it.
Can't do it, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go down 1 overall health.
To wild
so I'm
attack?
at 37, so I can wild attack you with my D12.
I'm at a D8 for defense. Is that a 1?
Beat a 1.
I did it 6 times over.
Okay, that's my turn.
Cool, great. That's never happened to me
Oh
before.
man, why have I not been using my cool abilities?
I got a 5.
Uh-oh. That does not bode well for me.
Fire goes southeast, it cannot. It can only go north, south,
A
east,
cardinal
west.
direction.
A cardinal direction. Okay, 5.
Straight up.
Here's what we're gonna do. 1, 2. I'm gonna do a focused attack. I'm gonna put myself in danger
Oh my.
to do a focused attack.
You have put yourself in such
This is
danger.
1 die type lower, not good. Okay, just a D8.
D12 for defense.
Oh, come on. I need to count this time. Oh, it's a 4.
6.
I needed to count. Okay.
But you can attack again, right? Or you moved and then you did a focus.
I moved, rotated, focus, so that's 5 action points.
Ooh, okay.
So that's my turn.
Here I come, here I come. A 5. The fire. Nope, doesn't move. Okay, for my 5 APC, you're standing right there. I think I will focused attack you right into your head or chest. It doesn't matter, but I'm gonna go with head.
Okay, all right.
Coming at your head with the D12, sucker!
I got a 4. No, you did not roll a 12.
Well, we call this a perfect strike, as you may recall. So that's a difference of 8.
Uh-huh.
Plus 2 because I push you into those floor spikes behind you.
Wait, do you? That's only for walls, I think.
That is only for against the wall. You're so right. You just totter on the edge of those spiky points behind you.
Whoa.
Okay, so then you take 7 damage to both your head and your overall, and you have to roll to see if you fall prone.
7 damage, and I have to roll. Okay, wow. All right, my head is now at 5. My overall is at 12. And then roll a D6.
You fell down. I'm not a good roommate.
I'm no longer erect, and I'm so sad. Just finish me, just do it.
Oh wait, okay, so I had 5. So that was my focused attack. Now I will do,
You have 2 left, right?
yeah. I'm gonna do a standard attack at ya.
All right.
It's a D8 and a D6 for me.
Okay, just a D8 for my defense, so.
Oh, this isn't good for you.
Is it even beatable with an 8? Because that's the max I can roll.
No.
Okay, well,
Well, you have to roll anyway.
do I?
The difference. You gotta get a number here.
If I get an 8.
You want
okay.
an 8.
It's a 5.
Okay, so 12 minus 5 is 7.
7.
But only 6 because of my damage modifier. And so 6 to your overall, and then 6 to a random body part.
If it's a 7.
It's a 7.
Why did I call it out? Well, there goes my head.
To be fair, it had left my hand when you said don't be a 7. So that was entirely on you.
It is, yeah, that's on me.
It was in the air, and only a mere word could blow wind to change
As we've
it.
seen all game, me calling out the dice works splendidly, so great.
If we could just You, for the last time, will leave the door unlocked at night and make me worry about scary intruders. Yeah.
Well, the lease is under my name. You'll never get that security deposit.
Which was pretty high for this place. It's a whole arena.
It's a whole arena,
I mean,
yeah.
It is covered in shit and hay, but...
It's expensive, though.
It is. Well, Gaurav, well played, sir.
Well played. Good game.
It was the dice.
It was. No, it was 100%
100. Although, you know, it takes skill to roll dice.
Nope, all dice. No skill.
Well, okay. What'd you think of this game?
It was great. It's really cool. I wonder what it'd be like with more characters, like 4 people in an arena, like total chaos.
Ooh, it's just a 1v1 battle, my friend.
Yeah,
but maybe there are ways.
I love these models and these little pillars and the flames. It's so
I know,
cool.
it's such gorgeous minis, and ours are very well painted, I might say.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yes, and also I'm very curious about the RPG that goes along with this. There's a whole book.
Oh,
that you
cool.
can dive into. Yes, there is
Nice.
lore beyond just what you see here.
Very cool. Yeah, I love this game. It's great.
Yeah. Gromp, it was such a pleasure. It's always fun to play games with you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. It was a blast.
We'll have to do it again sometime.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much to you guys at home for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Game the Game. Bye.
Bye.